Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Honestly, it's my channel has been don't worry, my channel has not been disabled or enabled. It's a broadcast what I was streaming off. I'm not allowed to do that, so that was my fault. I didn't know why was it getting blocked or something like that. But anyway, guys, I am back with episode 2 maybe? Yeah, for round 2 opening, round 2 AFL fixtures for predictions and how we went last round as well. So if you have any idea what this channel means, we will be doing something different this year. So let me show you on the screen right now. So we got Carlton and Richmond wrong. That's the first incorrect we already had. And if you don't remember, on my last episode, I said it in the Hawthorn and Essendon game. So it was Friday night, but that video got demonetized because I was watching over another stream. So that was kind of my fault, so sorry about that. Richmond beat Carlton, so we actually lost that bet because we went for Carlton for a very big margin by 40 points, I think it was. And I said Hawthorn will beat Essendon by 20. They beat Essendon by 26. And then Geelong, I said Geelong will actually beat Fremantle by 8 points. No one expected them to beat them by 78 points. That was unpredictable. And I went for Sydney Swans over Brisbane Lions. Brisbane Lions started well, but we don't know how they're going to continue this season. So they beat Swans by 4 points, so we lost that one. And if you don't remember, if you were tuning in of that stream, what I said, if I get 3 or more wrong, I will do a punishment. But then Western Bulldogs beat North Melbourne just. So we watched that game as well as Collingwood and Port. But that video also got demonetized for some reason. So Western Bulldogs beat North Melbourne. Collingwood beat Port Adelaide. LA Crows beat St Kilda. And then the Giants beat Melbourne Demons. And then Gold Coast Suns smashed West Coast Eagles. So at the moment we have only 2 wrong this week. And we have 7 out of 9 in round 1. So that's a pretty good score for us. We're in the top 28 ranking at the moment. Now let's go to round 2 predictions. This showed Hawthorn and Carlton playing today. We'll post this later down the track. But we'll discuss who will win and who will lose. If I can find the AFL app. So today, if you don't know, AFL, they start on the Thursday night, which I'm actually streaming on the, actually videoing on the Thursday night. I would say not streaming, still not able to stream because of that issue. So it's Hawthorn versus Carlton. I think Hawthorn's going to win. I think it's going to be dominant by Hawthorn. We'll see how Carlton goes, but I don't trust on Carlton at the moment. Then on Friday night footy, it's actually Collingwood versus the Dogs, Western Bulldogs. Footscray, other word of it. Then Saturday is Essendon versus LA Crows. Then it's Port Adelaide versus Richmond. And then it's St Kilda versus Geelong. Then on Sunday, it's Brisbane Lions versus West Coast Eagles. And North Melbourne versus Melbourne. So 2 worst teams. Who's going to win? We don't know. Maybe Melbourne, maybe North Melbourne. And then there's Fremantle versus Sydney Swans. As if you heard in my last prediction, I won't go for Sydney Swans anymore. So we'll go through my predictions. I think Hawthorn is going to dominate Carlton by probably 20 points. They're going to win. 20 points. Hawthorn's going to win over Carlton. Collingwood's going to beat Western Bulldogs probably by 5 to 8 points. 5 to 8. I'll confirm it 10 points, would say. To be one figure. 10 points for Collingwood. And Essendon. I am not going for Essendon. I hate Essendon. No offense to Essendon fans, but like I don't think you're gonna win with LA Crows. No way. There's more percentage win for LA Crows anyway, so I don't think Essendon's gonna have a win in the second round. So that's tough for Essendon already. 2 losses in a row, and that will put them right down below Sydney, I believe. If Sydney loses. Okay, it's going to do that. Alright. Port Adelaide versus Richmond. I think Port Adelaide's going to win against Richmond by, would say, 4 points. 5 points. Well, let's make it 10 points, actually. I think Port Adelaide's got that energy to bounce back from that Collingwood lost by 91 points. And I think Geelong is going to beat St Kilda by probably 40 points. Like 40 points this game. I think Geelong is going to take over this season. Brisbane Lions and West Coast. Oh my god. I don't know what I was thinking. I went for Brisbane Lions. I don't think I will go for the West Coast Eagles, how they played last week. But it's in Queensland as well, so it's in the Gabba for Brisbane's home game. So I think Brisbane Lions are just going to dominate. I think it's going to be 100 points for Brisbane Lions. The most biggest margin this season so far. It's against West Coast and Brisbane Lions. We'll see if that turns out true. I think Melbourne's going to beat North Melbourne by 20 points, I think. 20 points. And as votes say, Fremantle and Swans are in a similar situation. Well, Sydney has 2 losses. Fremantle has only 1 by 78 points with Geelong. And I think, honestly, Geelong did thrash Fremantle, but I'm giving Fremantle just a little chance over Sydney Swans to beat them in Perth. It's actually happening in Optus Stadium in Perth, so we'll see about that. And I actually don't like this menu on DoorDash, tacos or wingers. I don't like any of them, so I'm not gonna even do that. And Goko Suns and Giants have a bye this week, so please be mindful of that. So we'll see the scores after round 2, and I will see you guys in the next video. But like, honestly, why did it not change it? Something went wrong. Why? What? Honestly, I'm just gonna refresh the page. Again, no internet. Oh my god, I had an internet trouble all day today. And I'm wondering if the video will continue or not. I don't know. So if it has stopped, guys, I will edit some things in. And now it's not even restarting. Oh, because the internet's not back. What the hell? We connected. Yeah, we are. Guys, I'm really sorry for this. My internet has been crashing all day today because it's probably the wind. I just want to change something before I submit it. Okay, your tips is Hawthorn, Collingwood, LA Crows, Port Adelaide, Geelong, Brisbane Lions, Melbourne, and then Fremantle. With the next 2 have a bye. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel right now. It's down below. You can subscribe and as well press the notification bell. Thank you very much guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Will be possibly next week because I'm having some struggle this week. I have to go very far on the weekend, so I'm not going to be streaming over the weekend. But we'll see if I can stream tonight. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.